Good morning, everyone. This is Ida with Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. If you are not 18 years or older, this video content is not intended for you. For those of you that are, I wanted to share my project with you. I was watching, I think her name is I'm Busy Crafting, and I was watching a video of hers this morning, and she created a memorydex card with the mixer die from Nicole Silhouette. And I'm bad about making those, and she did an amazing job. I will link her channel, her video in the description box, because she did an amazing job with that mixer memorydex that she created. But I was watching her, so she inspired me to just go ahead and break out my dies that I've hauled, and I didn't do anything with them. Now, the one that I used, I think it's by Nicole Silhouette as well, and it's this one. So it has the curvy pocket, and then the top is, the opposite of what this is. And then it does come with the layering piece, which is this one. And it also comes with a couple sizes in bows. It comes with this one, and of course the tail for the bows. I didn't use these. All I used was the main pieces, and it also comes with a little cup, like a coffee grinder, and a little teacup. So I picked it up a while back, and I didn't use it. So I decided I wanted to create a memorydex card that matched the photo album that I made for Ramona. And I'm not going to put my information in it. That way she can either reuse it and gift it to someone else, or she can tuck it into her album if she wants to, whatever she wants to do. Because she'll have my information anyway, and if she wants to put it on there, she can. But if she doesn't and wants to use it for something else, I want her to have that option. Here's the memorydex card that I created. I cut the main pocket, this piece. I cut it out twice, once in white and once in pink. And the pink one I cut apart, but my base is the white one, and I did use heavyweight cardstock. You can use a lighter weight cardstock because you are going to add layers to it, so it'll be nice and sturdy, but I used 110-pound cardstock. And it does have stitching. It's very, very pretty, this die, so it's got stitching all the way around. So I cut the white one, and I closed it all up. Then I cut the pink one, and I took it apart, and I cut off the tabs at the bottom on the pink one and the flaps at the side where you close it up, and left just the face to it. And then I cut another one with the layering piece, which is smaller. So with this piece, I cut it out in designer paper. And again, this is Carolyn's paper. Carolyn is Tea Time and Dolls, and I'm not sure if this paper was in the collection. This might be an extra that she sent me, but there's one very similar to it in there. And the name of the paper is Victorian Lace Tea Party. So anyway, I cut it out of that, and then I cut it out of the Dollar Tree foam board, which is this one right here. It looks pretty thin right now because I ran it through my machine already, but as you can see, it does cut through it. So I cut it in with the Dollar Tree foam board, and then I cut it with the designer paper so as to give it dimension. So you see there's a little dimension in there, not too much because it does kind of compress it, so it's not too much, but it's just enough. And then I added I glued the pink down. And after I glued the pink down, I added a very narrow lace trim. I don't know if you guys can see it. You see the little scallops down here. And then I adhered the pink piece on top, and then I adhered the other two pieces on top, the small layering piece in the designer paper and the foam board. And then I added a little trim of iridescent, very pale pink pearls. And this is a pearl spray that was gifted. I think this one was gifted by my friend Sonia. Hi, Sonia. I think Sonia gifted me this. Either that or I've had it in my stash for a long time, one or the other. And I tucked it in there, but underneath I do have again this little white trim that I have down here. I have it up here, and I layered another very pale pink on top, and then I added the cherub and started tucking in the pearl sprays and the little flowers. Here's another flower, and then this paper right here is beautiful. It's a light pink, and that paper is by Crafter's Companion, and I shared it in my Crafter's Companion haul. So if you want to see that video, I'll link it below. But they had a package that had different colors of foil paper, and it's good quality foil paper, and it has the mint greens and pinks. It's beautiful. I don't know if it's still available, but I'll link that in the video, and if you guys want to go look for it, you can. Anyway, I cut out the word believe, and even though this is very intricate, I still cut it out of foam board, and it cuts through it. So I cut it out of foam board. I don't know if you can see. I cut it out of foam board, and then I cut it out of my foil paper that I wanted. So that's all I did to the front. I kept it very simple. You know, I didn't have to do too much to it. And I fussy cut the cherub, and this paper was designed for me by my friend Carolyn as well. So she had the scrolls with the cherubs, and then she did the individual cherubs. So the one I cut out is missing right here. But this is available on her shop. These are available on her shop. And I'll link that in the description box as well. And so I just fussy cut because I was too lazy. I haven't quite mastered my machine yet. So I just, you know, it was easier for me to just take the scissors and cut around it. And I did add some, if you can see, there's like a coating on it. I added some Ranger Multi-Matte Medium to the top to kind of give it more strength, so it wouldn't fall apart or anything, because it is just paper, and I do have that mounted on dimension. And then in the back, here's the other part of the pink. I trimmed off a little bit and I added it here, but before I did that, again, keeping in theme with what I did in the mini album or the album, I did the same thing here. And the tags I embossed with the 3D Rose embossing folder by Tim Holtz, and then I added the little card that you used to layer in the front. You can also make the card to go in the back. Now, I wanted this to be simple to be pulled out if ever she needed, or anybody, whoever's going to get it, whoever needed to pull out the card, all they have to do is pull on this little string or ribbon, and you can pull it out without too much trouble. I'm not going to pull it out because I didn't write anything in it. This is Carolyn's designer paper that you can see here. Here is this is actually silk ribbon. I'm going to share that with you. I picked this up from Amazon, and it says it is 100% pure silk, and it's a 7mm ribbon. Now in the image, it looks like it's it looks like it's a big roll, and it's really not. Look, there's my hand. It's tiny, but I think there is 10 yards of this in here, and this is that perfect color, that blue, kind of a slate blue that I like, and it matched, believe it or not, perfectly with the seam binding that I had tinted. So see, they match very well together. The only thing is that the ribbon is more narrow than the seam binding, and because I didn't put a real big eyelet, I didn't want a big bow. I wanted something a little bit more fine, so that's why I added this more narrow ribbon on here. So when you go to take out the card, all you do is pull on the ribbon, and you can take the card out. So anyway, this is the card that I created, but I am going to link, I think her name is Crystal. I'm Busy Crafting is her YouTube channel name, but I think that her name is Crystal. I might be wrong, but you guys got to check out what she created. She did an awesome job. She really rocked it. Anyway, this is the one that I created, and I just wanted to share it with you. And this is going to go with the album that I made for Ramona. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to link all the information that I can in the description box, and the videos that I talked about, I'll link those in the description box as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone is having a great day and that you're staying safe. Bye.